Okay, I'm in a bit of a loud facility here, but I wanted to do a quick video on the Hyundai Pallex system. Right now, this is the main monitoring page. And from here, we can see everything that's going on with the machine. Right now, the machine isn't running. We stopped it for this demo. But we would be able to see spindle load of where it's in a current cut at. We're able to see, what feed rate set at, spindle override. We're even able to see like the position of the machine. Currently, what program is it running, and then what pallet is inside the machine. We're able to see the status of the other pallets, where the RGV is as it moves throughout the line. Right now, it's over at the loading station. What's in the loading station? What's the status of the loading station? Is the door open or closed? We can manually call pallets with this page as well, but when it's running production, you're just going to see everything moving around as it goes about and does its thing. It also has the information for the current job that it's running as well. You can remote into this computer, start and stop this when you remote into it. This is going to be your main operator page. Everything here has a color. Purple means that the pallet has been run and it's ready for unload. If it was orange and on the shelf, it means that it has been run and reshelved. Sorry, it's a bit loud here. If it's green, it means that it's loaded up with parts and ready to go. If it's blue, it's currently in process. So pretty straightforward color coding on this. Everything is done via a drop-down menu. Super simple. This is our main monitoring page. Right here, we can look at basic information, programs. For instance, we can go to fixtures, look at the fixture that we're currently running. They have some pretty elaborate hydraulic fixtures here. We can also add notes to this page, additional fixture information. We can go on, we can take a look at the parts. For instance, they're currently running this part right here in those fixtures. It's 12 parts per tombstone on this. We can also look at our workflow, which is load, machine, unload. You could have load, transfer, like if you needed to flip a part. So load, machine, flip a part, machine, unload. So you can add steps to this. Basically, it shows your workflow. This is a part for John Deere. I'm at a major OEM right now, but basically, it's as easy as loading an image. It's a Windows computer. We load an image to it. You can load multiple images. We can take a look at our workflow setup as well. This one is just, loading, machining, unloading. Again, your workflow for 2 or 3 op parts can include all that information here. We can look at the current status of production. This is just for today's production, what pallets have been run, where the pallets are located for today's production. You can also access this remotely as well. So we have our tooling information for some of our jobs in here. We also have tool life monitoring. They did create families of parts or families of tools here. We can see that some of the tool life is being used out of this tool. It's good for 45 calls, so that's how they're doing it. They're basing it off tool call. You can also base it off hours, minutes, seconds. You can see that it's been called 35 times, and right now the tooling life available on it is 10. So pretty straightforward tool life management access. You can all go all the way down to looking at tool change history. You can look at what's the tool list for your program. We can manage programs here. We can look at our machine. We can monitor the machine. So it's going to tell us the status of basically everything on the machine, what it's running, where it's sitting, tools that it's running. We can look at alarm history on the machine. We can also have the machine send us an email. So if it does have an alarm, it's going to send emails to your email list to let everybody know that there might be an issue with the machine. You can run the pallet system manually as well. So this is manual operation on the main page. Let's say you just wanted to shuffle pallets around. You can move them from, and then to, and then execute. I'm trying to go through this fairly quickly. If you ever have to recover the RGV, it can be recovered in this mode here, where you just basically, it's a graphic user interface to step it through its recovery motions. MDI we really don't use, but if you want to call it up to a position, you can. This is a little bit more for RGB setup. Jog is to move it around manually, basically like jog buttons. And then if you ever have to get in there and move the RGB with a hand wheel, the RGB does have a hand wheel. This puts it into hand wheel mode here. So, close that out. Go back to our main page. I don't want to keep these guys from running production, but this is the user interface for the Pallex system. Show you the setup here real quick. This is on an 800 millimeter machine. They're currently using the bottom row of pallets, and then the top row is going to be used with the next phase of this production cell.